Good morning! I am on my way to Standing Rock, and I have to tell you, I am absolutely in love with North Dakota. This is super, super beautiful landscape. It just goes on forever, and it's just constantly changing colors. So yeah, Standing Rock Reservation, and then I think I'm going towards Badlands in South Dakota, and then Custer, South Dakota, and then I'm heading towards Yellowstone, by the way. That's like kind of my bigger destination. I think I've had a change of plans about Alaska, but I'm still sorting some things out, so we'll see. But anyway, I'm going to exhaust the West Coast National Parks, Glacier, Yellowstone, all the good ones. So, stay tuned, and I'll check in with you later today. Yeah, again, I keep saying this, but you could ride forever and never see another car. So it's perfectly fine if you just stop in the middle of the road, as you can see, to have a pee. I kid you not. Hi, cows. Moo. Moo. Oh, also, I constantly moo at cows. It's like a thing. And a lot of times, some of them are curious enough that they look up. I mostly get ignored. Anyway, there are parts of, I'm in South Dakota, by the way, crossed the border about 10 minutes ago. But there are parts of this place that remind me a lot of Scotland. These I'm gonna camp here tonight. 2.5 miles off of the main road that leads into the Badlands on this little dirt road. There was like one house up that way. I mean, the road keeps going. I imagine there must be something on this dirt road, but I don't know what it is. And the people said that they camped right under that like bridge just to be off the road a bit. And then you could see some of those like lovely rock formations over there, or maybe you cannot. Anyway, how cool would this be to get to sleep right here tonight? Okay. Been out here about an hour and I haven't seen anyone. No cars in or out. And I'm usually gone in the morning, so my fear is always just like, some rancher, cowboy, anything, whoever, I don't know who owns what, but coming out here with a shotgun and just shooting first, asking questions later. I also know that the cattle out here run wild, I mean, they belong to people, but they do roam. And I remember watching Tim Collins' video when all these herd of cattle like walked by his tent in the middle of the night, which I can tell you right now will scare the shit out of me. But I think that's about the only big animals out here, so I should be fine. Anyway, I had a great day. Rode from Gackle, North Dakota, and like I said, I'm just shy of the Badlands down in South Dakota. Super excited to see that tomorrow. There's been a little bit of lightning, a little bit of thunder, so I don't know. I think I'll stay dry with this tent. Probably just gonna hop in the tent, read for a little bit, and cross my fingers that I don't bother anyone, and no one's bothered by my presence. Okay, all right, cheerio. Super excited. Yay. Good night. See you in the morning. Okay, I'm scared to death. It's fucking like my tent is gonna collapse. I am like, yeah. Oh my god, and the thunder is so fucking loud. I think I'm gonna quit. I hate this. What am I doing? Hey, so I left my wild camping spot this morning. I didn't actually turn on my camera while I was riding out of there because I suspected the roads were going to be a little bit tricky because it had rained and the dirt out there is like pure clay. Anyway, it was way worse than I thought it was going to be. It was really sticky, like gooey clay that my tires were just spinning in. And there's a bunch of motorcycles over there. Everyone's coming from Sturgis. It ended yesterday, I think. Anyway, so yeah, so I was riding and my wheels were spinning. I was like all the way on the sides, and I was like out of control about 8 times, I think. A couple of times almost going over, I wouldn't call it a ravine, but I wouldn't call it a ditch either. It was definitely deeper than a ditch. I would not have been able to get back out of there on my own. And I think the drop would have definitely caused an injury of some sort. So anyway, I'm totally shaken up this morning. I've been crying for the last hour. Anyway, it was awesome. I kind of kept saying to myself, like, all right, well, like you're building your off-road skills, and that's super important. And I was focused, and I was trying to just remind myself that like, you know, just to stay really focused, and that I do have really good instincts when it comes to driving. And I was hoping that somehow all my good instincts would kick in, even though I've never ridden through that kind of muck. But anyway, I just sat in a restaurant for 2 hours eating a pancake and drinking like a gallon of coffee because I was so shaken up. My nerves were like totally rattled, and I stayed pretty calm during the ride, and I just kind of kept talking to myself. And then right after I got onto the like paved road, I think I just started like crying in my helmet like a child. Anyway, so I'm headed off to the Badlands. I'm gonna ride through the Badlands, and then I'm gonna go to Black Hills. Yeah, it looks like the weather's brightening up, and cool. All right, so I'll check in with you later today. I just got to this scenic overlook of the Buffalo Grasslands, and I just thought, well, you know, this is fucking why you're putting yourself through this other stuff. It's pretty beautiful up here. I just thought I'd give you a little peek. Nearly at the Badlands. Yay! I love it. It's really beautiful there. If you haven't been, you should definitely make an effort. This is the Cheyenne River, actually. Looks like we had over 1.5 inches of rain last night, so I'm assuming that's why all the silt has like activated and it's so like muddy and white looking. This river runs through the Nakota, Dakota, and Lakota territories and reservations. Dakota, they mean friend or ally. If you like my video, give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Cheers, thanks.